Hey, what's up, guys? I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook right now. And there is now actual proof of the Democrats covering everything up for Joe and Hunter Biden. Not only that, everybody is exposing them. And the people that are trying to cover it up are calling it Hunter's. It's no big deal. It's Hunter's underage obsession. And saying they're trying to play it off as it's like he had just visited or had pictures of underage girls. They're trying to literally play it off as if it's no big deal. Now, if you remember just a little while back, not even that far back, just a little while back, California and in different states were trying to decriminalize. They were trying to decriminalize pedophilia. It's amazing. It's almost like some people had a feeling that something was going to come up. Why would somebody try to decriminalize pedophilia? That's like next to murder. That's like the next worst thing you can do. I mean, what's next? You decriminalize pedophilia. What's next? You decriminalize first-degree murder? You just call it attempted? Like, oh, he killed him, but, it's kind of one of them things where, he kind of just, like, fell into the knife, like, or, yeah, he did stab him, but, being the blood left his body, that's not his fault. The hole, it bled out. It's the hole's fault. It's not the knives or the person's. Like, so they tried to move to decriminalize pedophilia in not only California, but a whole bunch of states. Just so happens that Dems are in all the states they're trying to decriminalize this, such as California, but I can't think of all the states, but all the states that were Democratic ran states. Now, all this comes out, and I told you that this was just the money part. What they were bringing out to light right now was just the money part. They had a whole bunch more. What happens? Now we get to the good stuff. Today, well, actually yesterday and today, now they're revealing a whole bunch more. I got clips for you. It's pretty disgusting stuff. But even the people that want to put this on blast can't, because the videos and pictures and stuff are so, well, they involve underage, like 10-year-old women, 10-year-old girls, I should say, that they can't even pixelize it to show people. It's so disgusting. And he's not just engaging in sexual activity with these underage girls, children, but he is also strangling them and beating them to death. Yeah. They have proof of this. Now, I'm going to get to a couple of clips here in a second, but also, before all this all came out, there was all these conspiracy theories that there was satanic rituals and child trafficking and everything, like the Democrats were child trafficking, spirit rituals, satanic worship, using these children in this. I have clips of that too, where Angelina Jolie actually explains it in great detail. And and they were a part of this. and everyone thought it was just a conspiracy theory. Actually, they brought it up in Trump's town hall that it was just a conspiracy theory. Do you really believe that, Mr. Trump? Do you really believe that? And they asked him about QAnon. And people play off QAnon as if it's just like 5-8 people. No. They're big. They're huge. They're huge, and they got some powerful people. Like, if the Illuminati would ever have a oh, my shit just went down. Did they just I thought they might have just shut me off on YouTube. Anyway, QAnon is huge, and if the Illuminati ever had a challenge, QAnon would be that challenge. Because not only are they huge, but they have powerful people in there. Not like very, very powerful, but actually they might. But I know there are some powerful people in there. Not the top, but powerful. And people want to play it off well and say, it's just a conspiracy theory. Well, where did this conspiracy theory originate? How did it come to light? Because there's proof of it. You can't just run on something and be like, oh man, I think the government's full of lizard people. Let's make a anti-lizard people group. Like, which, I mean, that could possibly be, but there's no anti-lizard people group. Anyway, and they're not just running with it. They have proof. I've seen it. But anyway, all this spirit cooking and the satanic worship just so happens they have emails of that as well. And it not only involves Democrats, higher ups, Chinese, Russians, all kinds of other groups of people, but it involves celebrities, the Clintons, and all kinds of people in big tech. So then you start wondering, oh, wow, amazing. No wonder why big tech shut down Twitter for 90 minutes. They shut down Twitter for 90 minutes. And what did I tell you guys? I didn't even know that happened. I got a Twitter and I don't get on it that much. I didn't even know that happened. But I told you guys, I said, watch. I said, if there's a story they don't like, then they cannot just completely go delete and completely disable 70% of their people, that they would just shut the site down until they got it all wiped out of there. Guess what they did? They did that. Now imagine if those people were in power. Imagine if those people were in power. You would never hear another scandal ever. And if even a leak of something they thought would go viral were to come out, you're either disabled or they'll shut the whole shit down. You'll never hear about it again. That's how much power they have. Do we really want to give them even more power than they got? Especially come to find out all of this. They're shipping these children in giant shipping containers on boats. That's a fact. It's proven. There is no doubt in anyone's mind that these are real emails coming from the real computer, and none are saying that they're false. Not the Bidens, not the Democrats, not anybody. All they're doing is trying to say it's either Russian disinformation or it's no big deal. He just had a fetish and he has a drug problem. No big deal. No big deal. Nah. Nope. No big deal. But can you imagine? Can you imagine if they found something like this on Trump? If they found something like this on any of Trump's 4 kids, Joe Biden only has 1 now. 1. Donald Trump has what? 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's got 5 kids. So that's 5 chances he could have 5 fuck ups. 1 out of 5 fuck ups. Joe Biden has 1 kid now. Can you imagine if that were to happen to 1 out of 5 of Donald Trump's children? And it led to Donald Trump, like they got the email saying that this guy was directly involved. Can you imagine? They pulled so much shit for Donald Trump not doing something that, can you imagine if something did happen? It's amazing. Do you think they'd shut down Twitter for him? No. I wonder why they would do that. I wonder why they would do that. Either A, he's in their pockets, or B, there's something incriminating about them on there. And they want this story stopped now before anybody does any digging. But here's the thing. That trench was opened. I've said this. That trench was opened. It was a little stream out of the pond. Now, this thing just gave way. And there's no stopping it. The only thing now is anything going to happen about it? Because we've seen all the things with the Clintons and stuff, and nothing has happened about them. Jeffrey Epstein went away just to get away. He's not dead. Jeffrey Epstein is not dead, and I got a video proof of it. Somebody has video of Jeffrey Epstein in a red Dodge truck in Mexico. He's got a giant house, and whenever they caught the guy snooping around, this guy got video of him as he was running away in his Dodge truck. The guy was Jeffrey Epstein. He looked identical to him. This was Jeffrey Epstein. There is no doubt about it. None. Jeffrey Epstein didn't die. They put a body in there and let Jeffrey out the door. That's why the 2 guards are like, oh, you know, what happened? What happened? They got paid off good. That's why they didn't give a fuck about their job. Jeffrey said, hey, I got a lot of connections. I got a lot of money. Let me out. I'll kill somebody. I'll put him in this place that looks similar to me. And let me out the door. I will pay you good. Lose your job. You'll never have to work again. Guess what happened? They never had to work again. Because they got fired. But you want to know why they never had to work again? Because they got paid off. Jeffrey Epstein's living in Mexico right now. Anyway, this is the thing, is if Joe Biden wins and Donald Trump is so corrupt, do you want to take the chance that they got all this shit on Joe Biden and Hunter Biden and everyone? Chinese have all this information. The Russians have all this information hanging over their head. Do you want to take the opportunity, the chance, the straight Russian roulette that they're going to do good for us? That they're not going to sell us out like they did? Does anybody want to take that chance? Who wants someone working your finances having blackmail over their head and knowing damn well, like say it's your loan shark or something, and they got blackmail over their head. Somebody knows about it, and they you say, okay, give the guy $10,000. Loan shark gives the guy $10,000. Well, that guy comes back and says, hey, I got pictures of you fucking your boss's wife. I'm not paying that $10,000. Who loses out? The guy that hired the loan shark. So why would we hire Joe Biden when China, Russia, and all these people have blackmail over their head? Even if they were a good candidate. And he's not. But even if he was, why would we want to take that chance? Knowing damn well all the corruption they have done. Who in their right mind, and knowing damn well they didn't have a single thing on Donald Trump. Who wants to take that chance? If you do, I have a lot of things I could say about you. But one is you're not smart. And hopefully you're about 4, 5 maybe years old. Yep. Hopefully. In that case, you can't vote. If we win this election, they have nothing holding over our heads. They release anything. China, Russia, anybody releases anything, any of their information, we're going to be like, hell yeah, give us more. Let us know, please. Bring it. Let's go. Like, dude, why you been holding this out? Like, let's go. But the Democrats come into office and they're like, we'll put this shit out. They're like, whoa. Let's sit back. I'm sure I can raise these taxes on these guys, get you a couple more billion. Just chill your horns. Chill your horns. I can get a couple more billion, maybe 3 billion. I could probably get 3 billion more out of them. I'm already asking 3 trillion. Just give me a break. Just give me a minute. Let me think. You know what? We got all this great technology. How about this? We'll give you the plans and shit for that. We don't have the 3 billion. We've already taxed them too much. And our businesses are going under. We already sold you all of our businesses. How about this? We got a lot of technology. Let's just sell you, the schematics for our technology. Let's just do that. Do you feel safe with that, knowing that could possibly happen? Is that something you feel safe about? I damn sure don't. No one denied any of the claims. That's the bad thing. Is no one is denying it. They're just trying to cover it up and say it's not a big deal. That's the bad thing. Now, I'm going to play a clip. I can't show it to you because obviously I'm on YouTube and Facebook, and I only got one phone. I was going to use my YouTube on the 2 phones and then bring the 2 phones to show you the clip, but I don't have the technology to bring the clip onto your screen by you just like watching me like all the other people do. I don't have that ability yet. I'm trying to find out how I can do that. So it's a clip of a Chinese dissident introducing how this is all being done. Now he's talking Chinese. He knows firsthand, and he is a whistleblower from China. He is letting shit out of the bag because he knows what's going on. He's seen what's happening in America, and I don't know if he just wants a paycheck or wants some fame or what, but he knows what's going on, and he is blowing the whistle, and he's introducing how this works. Now, like I said, he's talking in Chinese, so I'm going to read the subtitles for you. Frankly speaking, they've signed a deal with the Democrats. Then here the message from the CCP is that don't ever think I don't have your secrets. Hold on, damn it. He's speaking way too fucking fast. Jesus Christ me. Frankly speaking, CCP that don't ever think I don't have your secrets in possession. First of all, you must win this election. You must do whatever it takes to win this election. Otherwise, you will be in trouble. Secondly, once you win, you still have to follow the CCP's order. The plan is to control not only the 1.4 billion Chinese people, also the United Nations and the United States, the U.S. president and any future presidents. From now on and many years after, all shall be under CCP rule. So this is how they're influencing or introducing this to Biden. Before this all came out, they're saying, listen, you better win. And you better control who wins or everything's gone out. Wonder why the Democrats are so eager and so precise to get Donald Trump out of office. After that, I wouldn't have a clue why. Why are they so demanding that a Democrat run everything? We want Democrats to run this. We want Democrats to run that. We want Democrat. Get them in there. But you can't just be any Democrat. You have to be in the circle. And the Chinese is what he's saying. Is the Chinese are pushing them, saying, you could either do this, make it happen, or shit's going to hit the fan. That's troubling. So what if it doesn't go their way? Yeah, they got some information on the Bidens and shit. But what if it doesn't go their way? Are we going into war? What are they threatening if it doesn't go their way? I mean, the only thing it could be is, we'll let everything out of the bag. All your buddies and stuff that was screwing 10-year-old children and beating them and killing them and strangling them and shit. We'll let it all out of the bag. Well, of course, the Republicans and anybody that wants to give a shit is going to be like, give it to us. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, the Chinese ain't just going to be like, well, we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. But we want some money. Like, no, that's not what you said. That's not what you said. You said if they don't win, that we get the stuff. Like, that you was going to let it out. But no, give it to us. We want to know. So what happens? Like, what happens after if they don't get what they want? I don't know. But here we'll get on a little bit farther. Here, I'll just show you who I'm watching, or let you listen to it. He's a good guy. Oh, come the hell on. Ooh, here's a juicy part.
Chinese, not just extreme veto, extreme violence against children is what he says. Torture of children. Here it is.
Pedo tapes. One by one. Hunter Biden. Extremely disturbing and obscene. Pedophile extremely. Not treating the Chinese as human beings.
Now, I know you tune into this broadcast to get tomorrow's news today, next year's news today, and so
let's fast forward.
We believe
there's some interesting clips in this.
Hysteria with the.
I wish I could show you guys. I wish I could show you it.
And Burisma. You see,
and this guy was verified.
It's all in the emails and confirmed to be real.
It's all confirmed to be real.
Big tech won't cover it and are actively censoring it. And Giuliani's right. Hunter Biden's emails prove the family's been selling Joe's office to the highest bidder for the 40 plus years he's been in power. And that's why we move now to the internet censorship. These crooks couldn't get away.
So
you look at
this, the Chinese guy is perfectly
town hall,
perfectly verified. I mean, he is a standard
vaccine and biological agents and
perfectly reliable guy. I mean, he's a reliable source.
I'll do that. It's so
this Chinese guy.
No, to take a child, to manipulate them, to convince them to change their gender when they're not of age to make that decision is child abuse. So imagine if I told you there's a cult out there that's already got millions of little boys worldwide to sever their genitals. And in some areas of Europe, 8's the new age to chop their balls off. Can't drive a car until you're 16, but you can be tricked into this, especially if you're autistic, for all the vaccines and drugs. And that's it. So he's...
Yeah, that's another thing. After everything, they're trying to say that, these vaccines, they're perfectly good. They're perfectly good, great. Here's the thing. We're all guinea pigs right now. We're all guinea pigs. First guinea pigs, which is sad, is people in Africa. South Africa, I should say. South Africa. Bill Gates and Melinda Gates go over to South Africa after they come up with a vaccine that they put on rats, monkeys, whatever. They haven't had human trials yet, and nobody will volunteer for something they have no fucking idea what is in that syringe. So what do? They go to the most scared place that they're so scared of getting AIDS, HIV, this, that, MERS, SARS, anything, because they don't have the medical technology that if you do get shit like that they're going to die. I mean, they're going to die. It's just a matter of time. If and when they get it, and if and when they die. So what do? Bill and Melinda Gates, they come up with all these vaccines. First place they go, South Africa. And they're like, hey, we got this miracle, this miracle vaccine. You'll never get this and you'll never get that. And they're like, here, take my child, take me. Like they're begging for it. Thinking that these white men that have the answer to everything because they came from North America, the United States, that because they came from the United States and they're so smart and everything, they trust them. Then what happens? Cases of autism and seizures and everything, nothing that they have ever experienced ever in their life just blows up in their community. And death. The most excruciating death that these people and kids and everybody could have because they don't have the technology to save them or not the ability to. And what do these people do? They're like, oh, well, that was a bad one. Ooh. We're going to have to try a little different thing. And they tweak it and do it a little bit better, and they find out what's wrong with it, and they mess with the children and the people, and they're like, okay, this is what made it bad. Let's do this different. And then they give it to us. So anyway, back to what the hell just happened. Back to what this guy was talking about is
Sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah, I didn't want you to understand that. Anyway. So anyway, where did it go?
Also, can't drive a car till you're 16, but you can be tricked into this, especially if you're autistic, for all the vaccines.
Oh, that's it. About being autistic. Yeah, children have problems. Some children have problems. And, maybe, one day you feel like being Batman. Well, that doesn't mean, you say, hey, Dad, I want to be Batman whenever I get older. And he says, how about now? Throws you the fucking keys and says, listen, let's go to the body shop. You're driving, and we'll make this Ford Focus into the Batmobile. And you better get your ass out there tonight and save some fucking lives. Like, they ain't gonna do that. Why at 8 years old, why are you gonna let somebody tell you, hey, Dad, I want my balls chopped off? You're like, what? Like, no. No. Do that, like, when you have the ability to make your own decisions. If that was the case, if the kids are going to just tell us what they want and everything, then why not just let them drive? Why parent them until they're 18 years old? Hell, they can make their own decisions at 8 now. Kick them out. Hell, get a job, buddy. Get a job. You want to be a mechanic today? Well, here's the thing. You could do it. Find your job. I'm sure someone will hire you. Like, no, you parent kids until they're 18 because they can't make decisions for themselves, at very least until they're 18. So why are we letting them make decisions for themselves at 8? That's just ridiculous. And they could be autistic and not know what they really want. They're just not there. And it's not their fault. So who are we to just jump at everything they say? Like, Daddy, I want to be Superman. Daddy, I want to be Spider-Man. Okay, let me go get a spider and we'll just have one bite you every fucking couple hours and see if you turn into one. Or how about, like I said, you want to be Batman today? Here's the keys. Drive us over to the body shop, lickety split, and you better save the fucking world tonight. Like, you don't let 8-year-olds make decisions. But that's the thing is, at his town hall, is he was saying that it was okay for 8-year-olds and 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds to make their own decisions, to where if they wanted to be a boy or a girl or whatever. Well, that's a little strange that you'd be okay with that. But now we know. Now we see why you're on all these videos sniffing people's hair and kissing people on the head and rubbing them underneath their chin and weird shit. Oh, my phone's gonna freaking die. Well, Facebook, I'll be back. My phone's gonna die. It's got 30 seconds. There ain't no way. Well, we're gonna play it out. I ain't got a charger. I'll be back, guys. Thanks for watching. Anyway, like I was saying, it's ridiculous. It's freaking ridiculous. And you wonder why they're okay with all this crazy stuff, all this nonsense. Why are they okay with it? They shouldn't be. It makes you wonder, like I was saying, it makes you wonder why they're all worried about all this crazy stuff. Why are they okay with all this crazy stuff? Well, the signs of dementia that's in Joe shows you that he cannot help himself but to stay true to what's in his mind. Even though he's lost it, his pedophilia instincts are still there. They are still there. And it's disgusting, and now you know. I need the other one.
Not this one?
Not that one. I need the one for the other phone. I'm sorry.
Phone?
The other phone, the broken phone. The regular charger, not my charger. It's the same one for yours. But I'm not going to have any clips for you because my damn phone died. Well, anyway, I'm going to start wrapping it up. But yeah, I mean, now it comes out. Now Now we know why he did the things that he does. He smells the hair. He does this. He does that. Now we know why. Because his true instincts are shining through. And everybody's going down. The celebrities, the big tech people are in on it. Johnny. The celebrities, the big tech people are in on it, and no freaking wonder why they wanted to shut this story down. And it's just all Johnny. But here, let me see if I can pop it up, and maybe I can bring it up. Nope, it shut my shit down. So anyway, I'm just gonna wrap it up for tonight. I might stay on YouTube. If you can find me on YouTube, my thing is D-Ray exclusive. Hopefully you can find me. It's just a symbol of a D pretty much as my picture. And it's D dash, like a straight dash, D, capital D dash, capital R, D Ray exclusive. Capital D dash, capital R Ray exclusive with a capital E. And hopefully you can find me. Like I said, my picture is just a D. I will try to plug it on Facebook for you. And that way you guys can catch it on there, maybe subscribe and see it, because for whatever reason my phone's messed up. My other phone died. YouTube is still going good. But I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. So, all right, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my YouTube.